I found the 3 best money farms in Necesse, from passive income to committing mass genocide, just so you can enchant your shitty tier 10 wooden sword. These methods can be used in early game, mid game, or even during incursions. And these methods are actually the one I've been using in my current playthrough. You know what they say, if you can't succeed financially in life, might as well just exploit a friendly pixel games economy. Because nothing says fun game like turning virtual labor into a capitalist nightmare. Fucking work! If you're not ready to enslave your settlers or commit crimes yet, here's one that I do that makes a lot of goddamn money and you almost literally do nothing. So first, some requirements. You need a wheat farm, an animal keeper, carpenter's bench, and of course sheeps. So like the title says, sheep farm. Do you harvest their meat? No. Do you harvest their wool? Well, yeah, kinda, yes. But the magic is, you turn it into a fucking wool carpet. So the setup is, you get 2 sheeps, boom boom, make a pen for them to boom boom. Actually, the more sheep you get, the faster the setup will be. Place a feeding trough, whatever. Put wheat on it, and also, so they can multiply more, make the sheep pen into a husbandry zone. In that way, the animal keeper can keep feeding them and harvest their wool. And of course, set the slaughter number as high as you can so the animal keeper won't kill them. And also, make the pen as large as you can. And then there you go, you got a gold mine now. The thing is, a wool costs 7 coins by itself. But turn it into a wool carpet, and by the way, 1 wool is equal to 1 wool carpet, it suddenly becomes 25 gold. Literally easy money. And here's an example in my incursion grind. By the way, it's coming out soon, so stay tuned. Now, this second method can be done multiple ways, and you can do it pre-incursion or even during incursion. Take note though that this is semi-automatic. I haven't really found an actual automation for it yet, so keep that in mind. So like the title suggests, you will just commit genocide and you get gold. Now the first method is stink flask farming. What the hell is that? Well, there's this item on the game called stink flask. Can be found on swamp caves. When you use it, you attract enemies towards you, making mob farming much more easier. You get their drops, and yeah, you're golden. The second way you can do this, which what I've actually been doing, is you can get a banner of war, but this is actually an incursion item or late game item, so unfortunately you can do this early on. Essentially, you place down the banner of war, and a lot of enemies spawn, and they will try to destroy it, but you should destroy them instead. The difference is, with Banner of War, the more Banner of War you have, the more enemies will spawn and the faster they spawn. So it's like an improved version of a stink flask. Now I know what you're thinking. Where do you exactly do this method? Well, you can essentially do this in any biome, but the best one for me is the deep forest cave. Since bone and ectoplasm gives you a life wherein you wipe your ass with Gucci shoes or Lamborghini, whatever is more comfortable with your bum bum. Now earlier I said that this method can be semi-automatic. Well, that's because the only method I found where you can kinda automate mob farming is by bringing your slaves with you. And the best automation method, there's probably an automation for this that I haven't researched. Well, I did try to research it, but nothing works anymore. Like, they've patched it and stuff. Here you can bring on some of your guards and stuff, and you can farm it. So with this method, we can farm some bones and ectoplasm and give it around like 10 minutes or something. I have accumulated 500 bones and 197 ectoplasm. So again, you can double this if you have more Banner of War, but I can sell this now. So 500 bones is like, you see that? It's 4,000. It's 4,000 gold. What the fuck? This is 2,300, so it's a really effective method for me. It actually costs more than 100 wool carpet, and yeah, you can just keep repeating that and get some more gold. Now there's another method of doing this. Sort of. This one is only for incursion, but it gives a lot of money and upgrade shards, but it's kinda fucking hard, not gonna lie. So essentially, we are going to farm raids like this. To farm some fucking mobs is, you can turn this shit on, change this to often, there we go, save that, and then we can put this on. Now we wait. Now to reduce the time of waiting, what we can also do is buy more fucking flags. Hello, Raid. Hello, Raid. That's not fucking good. It's pretty fucking hard, but the payoff is worth it as hell in my opinion, because you can either sell it for big money or upgrade shards. Now this third method is easily my favorite method, and honestly the most consistent moneymaker once it's fully set up. Just a quick heads up though, this one takes a bit more time to get going. It's not complicated at all, it just needs some patience before it really starts paying off. So here's the idea. Instead of cramming everything into your base, I recommend setting up a second settlement dedicated entirely to farming. You can do it in your main base if you got space, but having a separate plantation keeps everything organized and way more efficient. Start by placing down the essentials for a new settlement, essentially some slave bunkers, so it fully becomes functional. Once that's done, your next priority is to get farmers. Farmers are key here because they'll constantly work your crops. And more importantly, you can buy produce directly from them, which speed things up a lot. The tree supply on each farmer is limited, so again, I suggest that you get more farmers. In that way, you can buy more trees every day. Trees should be one place apart, and also you can put down some wooden paths so the slaves/settlers can move faster. After that, bring in a trader. This is what turns your plantation from just farming into an actual profit. The trader lets you sell everything efficiently without having to micromanage it yourself. Finally, set up a shipping chest. This is where everything comes together. Your farmers produce, your system collects, and the shipping chest automatically converts it into money over time. Take note that you should only allow the fruits that you are farming to be inserted in that chest. For example, in my case, I have a lemon and apple sapling, so I would only allow the insertion of lemons and apples. Speaking of which, what are the best fruit to farm? Actually, any fruit can be farmed, but like I've mentioned, my recommendation is lemon and apples. A single lemon costs 16 gold and an apple costs 14. So if we simulate it in a shipping chest full of stacks of lemon, it will literally give you 80k gold. Yes. And that's it. Once everything is running, you've basically built a passive income machine. It might take a bit to set up, but after that, it just prints money in the background while you do literally anything else. If those methods aren't enough, check out my other video for more early game money making methods that are also easy to do or set up. So that's all for today. I hope you have a wonderful time doing exploits and prove to them that capitalism is amazing. Again, I have an incursion video coming soon, so please stay tuned. See you guys next time.